Good day, my dear friends, and welcome to Chapter 5 of my Naked Extreme Desert playthrough. We're harvesting blighted potato plants. Well, only Flaze is harvesting blighted potato plants anymore, because Jane just completely lost it during the process. Well, we had some blight here, and I decided to immediately cut them down, because that's what I like to do when things get blighted. I'm gonna order Jane to haul things here. So, Barren Rock is turning more and more to a proper colony with every passing episode. I'm getting a little bit closer to the final goal here. Quite surprised how well we are doing so far. But let's see. Savage difficulty should toss some major issues towards my direction across this playthrough, so we're gonna see. But for today, everything seems to be fine. We're having that little Gila monster sitting over there. We're gonna kill it later, or tomorrow. Because now Flaze did a hard day's work. With his lousy plants too. Well, he started with plant 0 if I remember correctly, so let's not be too mean to him. He's learning, okay? He is learning. Well, but overall, we're in a good spot here. Stonecutter's Shack is coming along too good too. And I might say a lot of bad things about my little Barren Rock here, but Barren Rock features a lot of steel, which is quite good. Speaking about steel, why is there cloth lying around out there? Are you guys insane? What are you doing? Such valuable possessions, just casually lying around there. Okay, so we're gonna today mine this stuff out and build some granite walling here. But as a matter of fact, I want to replace all the steel walls by now, because steel does burn, and that sucks. I don't like burning steel. I don't know why steel burns in Rimworld. Can anybody explain? Nobody was able to. But, well, it is like it is. Rimworld steel burns, my friends. Okay, so, next step will be some proper clothing for Flaze and Jane. Because, honestly, these, dusters and, everything, they are cool and, good, and the tribal wear, come on. We're way past that. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do today. Fresh potatoes we have on that blood-soaked acre. Wow. Wow. I wasn't aware of all the blood out here. So let's see. Blood of Sidones. That's the guy that's buried here, right? No. Blood of Sidones. That must have been the guys who killed the ostrich herd for me. Wow, I didn't know that that it was this much splatter. Don't know. Last episode it didn't really strike me. Okay. So we're gonna work on that wall immediately. Because I don't want no outdoor zone here. It's not so sexy, so we have to replace those walls. Jane mines out immediately. Oh, smart little Jane. Mined a hole into the wall so she can sleep outdoors tonight. Let's ruin that idea of hers. And she also has to clean up this place. And one can sleep. It's way too dirty in here. So let's see. It's still an awful room, but not that awful anymore. Okay. At some point I will be able to sit down to research again, but not yet. Right now I want to get some more buildings done before I invest more into research. So, solar panels will give me the rest of the energy I need. Honestly, with solar panels there should be everything in my hands I need. Okay, with that amount of steel available to me, I am considering to build a little tool cabinet in here. Since this is going to be the work shed anyways. Where's front and back with these things? Let's add in something that brings up the work speed. Okay, Jane has afflicted the plague. Damn. Okay. Turns out she's pretty good at doctoring, so I'm gonna let her self-tend. So, usually I'm not a big fan of self-tending, but whoa, my friend, you're not gonna do anything except for sleeping until this is over. I can't afford to lose Jane at this point. I really don't want to lose my second pair of hands, so I'm gonna let her rack up some immunity here. It's completely okay. That's why I bought all these meds. Alright. Also, everything's replaced in there. Nice. Okay, that makes me quite happy. I'm gonna micromanage the tending of the plague here by myself. And I think I'm gonna bring one more use of medicine, and then I'm gonna leave it for once and then see what it will do. Because we don't have much medicine here. Alright. Building the steel cabinet. And Jane can be tended in a few hours. Alright, there we go. A little bit of a work factor increase for that bench. So I'm gonna try it once without medicine here and see how good it'll be. If the immunity becomes problematic, I'm gonna go for another round with medicine, but I have a nice advantage over that, so... It's one thing I really like about the numbers mod is... where is it? It's health, I think. Disease immunity margin. There we go. You see the trend and how good the immunity versus the infection stands. It's a very, very handy mod. I don't want to live without it anymore. Okay. But it seems like bed rest and no medicine is okay at this point. But I wanted to give her one shot to ensure everything will be fine. Okay, so what we're gonna do today? I cancelled out the zone here, so that means at some point Flays should be hauling pretty soon, I think. Oh, no, he starts repairing this shack here. Okay. Well, it's gonna be a few days of work, too. Or at least one. But I don't mind. After all, I do seem to have time during this run here. So I think it's time to kill that Gila monster. Starts to eat my crops. But I want to let him finish this job here first. So, yeah, she's even gaining immunity. Well, good thing I have that good doctoring skills in my... I wanted to say colony, but that would be a little bit much. On my barren rock. Okay. There we go. Well, do I really want to repair that thing? Well, obviously I do. Whatever. Come on. Let's not be like this. We're having a, a warehouse with style here. Ancient art in it. Okay, she's getting better and better. And the immunity is already almost there, so I can tune down the bed rest back to 2, and she can work. She's gonna get there. So, tomorrow we're gonna nail down that Gila. Okay, Jane's doing some plant work again. And she's losing it. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but well. I didn't expect her to break like this, but whatever. Let's fast forward a little. Okay, a new day. Wonderful. So let's see. Flace is done with this area here. So I wonder what he does today. Should be mining, I guess. Also, since I'm done with this area here, I want to bring up the next living quarters. I'm gonna build it here. And do I want to build with Charnokite today? I don't know. Nah. Let's go for some more granite. I was thinking about a nice little quarter around here. Seriously? Toxic fallout here? Wow. Alright, I didn't expect that one. That early, especially. Okay, guys. Toxic fallout it is. Step 1. We need to kill that Gila. Step 2, I need to work around the zones. New zone, we're gonna call it Toxic Fallout Shelter. And now we're gonna draw it a little. It's gonna be quite easy in here. Not much to do. It's just gonna be this area here, which is allowed, and everything else will be forbidden. Ha! Today I recorded a tutorial about how to deal with toxic fallouts. There you have it. And apart from that, let's be sad about the fact that we're gonna hide in a bunker for a few days and nothing else. Well, maybe I can go for a little trade caravanneering. Possibly I will do that. But now let's quickly harvest that Gila before it is not huntable anymore. Okay. Here we go. Eeps. Because animals under the toxic fallout will turn rotten at some point, and also we need to harvest everything around here. And there's nothing to harvest, I guess. Okay. That's that. I just hope Jane is getting back to senses at some point. And now to build the roof areas. There's ashes falling from the sky. Romantic, isn't it? So, some extra roof areas to make it easier for my colonists to walk between places. But I can't roof the potatoes. That would be not good. So, let's do the roofings here. And the roofings there. Oh, same goes for the cotton. Let's not block the sunlight for the cotton. Oh, haha. Well, oopsie. I noticed that one a little bit too late, didn't I? Oh. Let's remove that one. I mean, it doesn't matter too much, honestly. Would be nice if Jane would be getting back to normal at some point again, though. So there we go. But most likely she'll snap out at pretty soon. So let's expand that zone deep enough so we can mine that rock a little bit more. Okay, Jane. How heavy is it? Oh, well, she'll break down at some point, and I cannot just carry her home, I guess, afterwards. Oh, well. Okay. She lost her mind, but she's obviously not stupid. So, no, definitely no sewing for now, guys. Let's turn that off, because that would be actually completely silly. Because plants die in that environment. They just do. It's toxic fallout for a reason. But I can't harvest these right now as long as Jane is mental. And Flays also needs some rest, you know. Okay. Psychotic wandering takes so long sometimes. Oh, well. There we go. Finally. I have her on a high priority for that. No? Yes, I do. Okay. So let's check this. Okay. Oh, it's outside the allowed area. I see. So I can send her harvesting those. I'm gonna watch her a little though. Oh look, a group of travelers is passing by. Wonderful. How's life? Everything's wonderful over here. Poison is raining from the sky. It's quite romantic, friends. So I'm gonna give Flace some unrestricted permission. Okay. So let's see. He's having no toxic buildup at all. And it's time for Jane to go back into the shelter. Let's haul that food. Seriously, guys. Now. You're raiding me now. Okay. Whatever. So, Jane is a little bit, toxed out. So, well. I figure that, Flace should be able to deal with, Sadie on his own. Like, how good is she? Ooh. Oh, she's tough. Okay. So, let's, stop taking this, like that, and tough enemies are having a 50% damage reduction on their own, and that makes them pretty insanely hard to kill. Consider myself lucky that Sadie is not under the influence of any drugs, so at least she's she will go down properly. Aw, damn. What a waste. What a waste. Would have been happy to recruit her. I would have been damn happy to recruit her. But oh well. There goes another grave. Alright. Oh, Flaze, come on, dude. What are you doing? Okay. So Jane is racking up some toxic buildup quite heavily here. But this should be no problem anymore in in a few hours. Okay. I hate toxic fallout, honestly. Oh, we have to do one more thing here. I want Flays to haul this rice into the freezer. It would be such a waste to not do this. Okay. Whatever. Let's let him haul that stuff over there. I don't care. Well, I should have cared. It's taking quite a travel there. Okay. So let's restrict him again. And let's watch Jane a little bit. But she should be not really in danger here. So there's quite some gems in here, so well, whatever. Let's do a large one this time out of scapolite, and well, I'm just gonna be dropping the zone here for that down here, and we're gonna do scapolite. And it's gonna be the most important place to bunker the scapolite, just to make sure they don't try to haul it anywhere else when I do some restrictment relief. Because right now I think I'm okay with Jane just heavily researching on this, and Flace is going for some good old cooking and puking. It's a traditional way to live in the Rim. Okay. There we go. And let's do some scapolite large sculpture. Let's see what art will flow from the fingertips of Flays. And we have pemmican now. Awesome. So, what do I research next? Solar panels? Nah. We're gonna go for smithing. I want to have gun turrets available at some point, because we're gonna build some desert fortress, my friends. But first, let's puke into this room. Again. Poor guy. I'm feeling for him. Jane is such a strong researcher, so we should be getting there quite quickly, honestly. With that amount of food in my freezer, I can do everything. Well, maybe not everything, but I consider myself at a fine spot here. So, well, at this point, Jane turns out to be the primary mining pro of my colony. Okay. Because Flays has the similar skill, but no passion for that, so I'll stick with Jane for that. Passionate people learn so quick. It's gonna be good. Okay, so there's the scapolite now. For all our needs. We're getting raided again. Oh, so Mr. Underwood, Miss Underwood is waiting before she raids us. Be my guest. Like, hang out a little here. Rack up some toxic buildup. She realized what she's doing there. Okay, let's draft Flays and Jane. Jane's toxic buildup fell a few %, but as you can see, this takes quite a while. So, what about Underwood? Would I like to recruit her? Hell no. That's the kind of person you don't want to have in your colony. Hey, missus. That's my warehouse you're attacking there. Beat it. So... Alright. So under these conditions, we're gonna drop down one grave here. Let's unrestrict this area real short for flays. I do like to bury them immediately, you know? Give those poor souls rest. Alright. So that's that. So today seems to be Toxic Fallout Day. This event follows me. Alright, so it's quite a way until we hit the gun turrets, but, well... I'm figuring that, Jane is having quite the time to do this. And let's, restrict flays again. Before the toxic buildup will be too much. Okay. Luckily I have that much of a food stockpile, so it doesn't matter that we're sitting here. And, okay. We are free to go however we please again. Ah, that feels good. Okay, let's allow the sowing of these fields again. Oh dear, we lost a lot of our crops here. Oh well. It's a pity, but not the end of the world, honestly. So, Flays, how's your cooking? Oh well, not there yet. It was 6, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Can't wait for us being able to cook fine meals here, honestly. I'm so looking forward to that. Well... Let's put the work order like this. I really want Flays to work on art whenever he can. So we had a little explosion with the batteries, but nothing burns, nothing's destroyed, so we're good to go. I don't know if I keep this priority order on Flays like this, but right now I actually want to have that sculpture down before I construct anything else. I wasn't ready to get out of my shelter yet. It's too early. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna have a lot of work here to do, because the toxic fallout destroyed a lot of my plants, sadly. So, he's turning to be a real artist. Nice. I'm pushing for the sculptures like this because I need some further source of money. Well, could have planted more cotton as well. It would have been work too. But well. Let's witness the art. Okay, it's about time that I start to relay my field of business to this zone here. Well, I wanted to do that a lot earlier, but I got interrupted, you know. So I want to store my steel out here and all my blocks. There we go. It's the preferred spot for that stuff. Because steel doesn't deteriorate, so you can easily store it outside. Okay. That's that. We're obviously getting a quest in. Warden for a hire. So, 4 prisoners. We're getting raided. We would get a Masterwork revolver. Dang it, I would really love to do that, but 4 prisoners? How long? For 3 days. Well, I'm honestly pretty sure that I can do that. We're gonna put them into this place here. It's only a few days where we can do that. So, there we go. It's 4 prisoners. But I can prepare myself for a few days, so I don't need to rush into that head over heels. Okay, perfect. So... Oh, let's witness the art. I was distracted. So it's a normal quality. This piece bears an artwork of a crocodile suspended in the air surrounded by scythers. The overall composition is square. Sure. What's the title of that? Portrait. Okay. Portrait of what? Or whom? I don't even want to know. Alright. So... we are going to do it like this. Everything else is less important now than wardening and crafting. There we go. For flays, nothing is as important as building again. Like, really need that. So I'm thinking, how do I do that prison area? I could reconfigure this place here where Jane is sleeping right now and restructure that into a prison. Maybe that's the future of this place. Maybe this is the prison of my colony. Yeah, why not? Sure, let's do that. So I'm gonna be needing some more walls. Like, let's wall it off right here. And I need some steel. And I need to mine that away as well. I have quite an idea how to make this work. But every little part of this is important, so we just keep doing this. Also, Jane, please clean this room, just for me, thank you. Because a masterwork revolver sounds pretty spiffy to me, honestly. I want to have that. Jane is wielding a poor auto pistol at this point, and so how often will I get raided? 18 hours by town councilmen and the guard. Oof. Okay, that's the real hassle there. Because those are not barbarians, those are people capable of fighting. Maybe I will reconsider. But for now, I'm just enjoying the building and well, things are getting done after all, guys. I'm so happy right now. So happy. Can't imagine. Maybe I'm not gonna do this quest after all. Well, the longer I think about it, the less of a good idea it seems to me to do this. So we're gonna drop down some charnokite table here, and well, for now it's gonna be stools still, and we need a... oh no, we don't. I'm gonna reinstall the bed here. And have a copy of that heater here as well. Alright. So far, we're starting to experience a normal colony life here. Honestly. So I'm gonna change my priorities again. I had a change of mind there. Because, it's foolish. Like, I'm pretty positive that I will win those fights, but what if not, you know? What if not? Then I'm gonna be screwed. And I've fought so hard to make this place happen. No, my friends. I'm not giving it away like this. So I want to do my my fortress walls out of Charnakite. I really like to go for one color for my actual colony and the other color for the fortifications. Okay. So realizing this wall alone will be a beast of work. So I'm not assuming that I'm gonna be done anytime too soon with that. But megalomaniacal building projects like these, well, they are part of the plan, you know. The big plan. Okay, I wanna be forcing Jane to mine this stuff out here, because honestly, my lack of machinery disturbs me. Yeah, she's gonna be okay with mining out these 2 squares here. But not more than that, honestly. Oh, she's actually in a mining frenzy now. Oh, okay. Ah, she's not gonna break from that. Please, Jane, at least bring those components home. Alright, so, honestly, if I remember correctly, those were the last few visible components on the map here, so that's that, friends. From here on, we need to buy those, or hope to find some more components somewhere in those mountains, but I don't suppose that'll happen just like that. It's a drawback of selling off components to make yourself a living, but it sure did the trick for me when I started out here. And here you saw the finest trick on the Rimworld. Too lazy to clean up your puke? Just build a wall over it and nobody will ever notice it again. Life hacks. Flace is just such a smart guy. Okay, friends. Jane, are you okay? Are you okay, Jane? Why are you doing this, Jane? Come on. Why are you doing this to yourself? Oh. Whatever. So, gonna be reinstalling some of my workbenches over here because of the one workbench can use up to 2 tool cabinets. Yeah, right. Because I wanna use the workforce on these. Tool cabinets here. And we're gonna do a second tool cabinet, obviously. So, let's build some more stools, because I want those friendly little rimworlders to sit while they're working. And still, almost no signs of wildlife in my desert colony. It's amazing. Like, this place is so amazingly dead. Oh dear. Okay, Flace is laying down the fortification walls, but we are not quite done yet, so I need to mine out this area. I really do. Jane is still mining it. Well, obviously she has nothing else to do. I may appreciate that. Mining is good money here. Oh, what happens here? Trade with Guido. Okay, what do they want from me? 6 jackets for a bionic lag. Well, a bionic lag is a good trade after all. But, if I had materials for 6 jackets, I would be a very, very happy man. Okay, so let's check the, ingredient radius ratios here. They're probably not okay. There we go. Well, I am a little bit sad about the legendary revolver. I'm not getting there, but Overall, I have the feeling like it's a wise choice to oh well, I'm kidding here. To not do that. Because I'm afraid they'll send other people with the firearms after me. And if we're doing firearm versus firearm, chances are that somebody will get really hurt, you know? Like, really badly hurt. And I don't want that. We're not ready for that. Okay, what about the floorings? Will I do granite tiles? Or will I do jarnakite tiles? Ah, well, I want those jarnakite tiles. I really think they do something for that place. And for this place, I want smooth surfaces. There we go. Okay. You see, my friends, I'm already having time to do cosmetic work again. That's a very good sign. When you're having time to do cosmetic work in your colony, you're usually having a good time, even if it's only Flaze and Jane at this barren rock here. But they are turning out to be quite a team here. I mean, it seems like I'm indefinitely sustainable with food here. I mean, that's something I'm really happy about, honestly. Ooh, Flaze with the excellent steel stool. And since nobody's sleeping here anymore, I don't care if walls get mined down anyways, so... I built some extra stools, silly me. There was no reason to do that. Well, let's do another... Oh, well, no, that looks like not good. Let's do the other one here. That looks more like it. So, there we go. Oh, what's living there? It's a Mega Scorpion. Are you kidding me? I was looking forward to a delicious meaty meal. Not to some more Scorpion. Well. Exotic goods trader. Oh well. And visitors. So, let's see what they have to offer. But first, let me issue a few hauling orders. So yeah, they are really having both of it. So Jane's eating some. There we go. And there's another group of travelers now passing by. So there's the whole migration going on, friends. Alright, so I could sell my Scapolite sculpture to these guys. Awesome. Let's do that. More what? What do they offer? Rimworld Mods. Quite tempting. Components. I don't need any components right now, but I will later, but no. Thanks, but no thanks. Let's see what those traders have to offer. Alright, they have medicine for sale, which is right now way more important to me than the, oh, gosh. Than the components. Okay. So, let's trade again with Flabe. Because I really want to have their meds. This means a lot to me. Or I'm gonna buy that heavy SMG from them. Meds versus heavy SMG. No, it's meds. Seriously. Meds are fine and everything, but and a heavy SMG is fine and everything, but it's not really a really good weapon. Okay, so we're getting raided, and there's a Mega Scorpion going nuts in this area. So, living la vida loca. Okay. So, here's this guy having a good revolver for me. Look at that. The game is trying to make it up to me. Ain't that nice? So honestly, don't give a flying damn about what this guy is going to kill here. I'm gonna let Flabe take the first aggro and then rush into the fight. It's always quite nice to have somebody else take the initial brunt, cause that raider will take a while to until he starts thinking about swapping targets. So Hotaru Monroe. Oh well, what do I want from this guy? Do I want to recruit him? He's pretty good with animals. He's pretty good with mining. He's pretty good with intellectual. Well, no. Let the desert take him. And also equip that revolver. Good job, Flabe. Well, I don't think that these guys need any help with the Mega Scorpion at all. There we go. So, or do I want to recruit that fella? Oh. Nah. Not needed. The only thing he's really good at is mining, and honestly, I don't need mining that much right now. I'm pretty good with mining myself. Thank you. So, Western or Rayla? Wow, those are not the Sledgehammer men. Oh, boys. I just realized how foolish I am. Let's, do this. Or prisoners. And Jane is my doctor. I just realized that this guy here is from a faction that can be, neutral with me. And, thus, we're just gonna tend him and, send him home. Like, just realized that this was no Sledgehammer man. Woman. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. It's always good to make, them friendly to you at some point, or at least try to. So, there we go. That's the spot. Let's do this. For prisoners, and build a copy of that cooler, so they can have fresh air as well. And, there's Jane. Let's bam, and capture her again. So this way I can relay the prisoner after she's been tended correctly. Okay, friends, so Hotaru is no longer dying. We're gonna leave her to her people at some point, and I'm gonna wrap this episode up here. It has been a really fun ride at the Barren Rock, which turns out to be some desert fortress at some point, if we don't mess it up, that is. And yeah, so guys, feel free to leave me some comments down below. And if not, enjoy the diamonds, and some thumbs up would be nice too, or even a subscription to my channel. Those make me really happy. If none of those, just accept my thanks for watching my video, and I hope you just check by for the next episode. So, have a nice day. See you again.